Welcome to our chair yoga class today, and my name is Barbara Marquardt, and I'm your chair yoga teacher from Oasis Yoga Spa in Solon. And I have with me in our support of our chair yoga class today a couple of blankets, and the way we might be able to use them, if your feet don't naturally touch the ground in front of you, you can place a blanket under your feet, but both of you are perfectly fine with how your posture is. And then secondly, if you would like additional support for your spine on the back of your chair, you can take one of your yoga blankets to the back of your chair and just sitting with your hips back in your chair and your feet hip distance apart and placing your hands down on top of your thighs. And we'll just roll our shoulders back and down towards our spine. Good. And as we begin our practice, just closing your eyes, taking this time for setting your intention, your personal intention for your practice today. And as we begin our practice into our breath awareness, starting to let go of your thoughts of your personal intention. Releasing it on your next exhalation. As we move into our breath awareness, bringing both hands to your belly, and as you inhale, feeling your belly rise, and as you exhale, feeling your belly lower. And just a few more times as you inhale, feeling your belly rise, and as you exhale, feeling it lower. And exhale. Continuing with our breath awareness, bringing your hands, both hands to the side of your rib cage. And inhale fully. Feeling your rib cage expand, and exhale and release. And inhale. Feeling your rib cage expand, and exhale and release. One more time. Inhale and exhale. This time bringing both hands, fingertips just under your collarbone, and inhale and exhale. Feeling the fullness of your breath breathing your body. And one more time. And exhale. Good. Finishing with our breath awareness, bringing your hands on top of your thighs and just closing your eyes, settling in for one full round of breath. So inhale and exhale. Slowly walking your hips to the front of your chair and allowing your knees to stack above your ankles and your shoulders above your hips. This is our seated mountain pose. Placing your palms down on top of your thighs, nice. Lifting through your spine, elongating through the crown of your head into this seated mountain pose. And just breathe naturally here, continuing with that connection with your breath. With every exhalation, releasing any tension you might be holding in your body. Breathing in energy and exhaling tension. Breathing in calm and exhaling tension. On your next exhalation, slowly opening your eyes And releasing as you exhale, your chin towards your chest. And then as you inhale, slowly rounding your head and neck towards your right shoulder, releasing your ear towards your shoulder. And then slowly releasing, coming back to center with your chin towards your chest. And then allowing your left ear to come towards your left shoulder. And slowly releasing to come back to center. And again, rounding, releasing, reaching your head and neck towards your left shoulder, your right shoulder. And slowly coming back to center. And releasing your head and neck to come over to your left shoulder. And slowly releasing back to center. And inhale, rising with your head and neck just above your shoulders, resting effortlessly. Feeling your sit bones grounded down into your yoga chair, fully supported. On your next inhalation, allowing your shoulders to come up towards your ears as you inhale. And then exhale, hugging your shoulder blades in towards your spine and release down. Good, rounding through our shoulders. Inhale, hugging your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, releasing your shoulder blades towards your spine and down. Good, and again, inhale, hugging your shoulders towards your ears. And exhale as you release and down. Good, we're gonna go in the opposite direction. This time, hugging your shoulder blades in. Good, inhale, shoulders up towards your ears and release down. Good, hugging your shoulder blades back towards your spine and inhale up towards your ears and exhale, release down. And again, hugging your shoulders in towards your spine. Inhale up and exhale, release down. Good. Extending your left palm out in front of you. Taking your opposite hand, just releasing your fingertips down towards the floor for this gentle wrist opening. If you feel too much of a stress through your forearm, you can release your fingertips down towards your knee, and that will release some of the tension you might be feeling through your arm. Good. Continue to breathe naturally, connecting with your breath. And on your next exhalation, releasing and coming over to the opposite hand. So your right palm facing up, taking your left fingertips, just pressing your fingertips only as far as feels good to you. And again, you can release your arm down further towards your knee if you're feeling too much of a stretch running up through your forearm. And exhale, and this time our palms facing down. Taking your fingers onto your opposite hands, pressing your fingers down only as far as feels good to you. Stretching through your arm into this different way, opposite direction. Good. And exhale and release. We'll come over to the other side. So your right palm down, taking your opposite fingers and just releasing your fingers down. And exhale and release both hands down at the side of your chair. Good. With your palms facing out, we're going to come into this upward salute. So inhale, gaze skyward. Reaching your palms together, and as you exhale, externally rotate your hands, palms facing out, and release down. Moving at your own breath and movement pace, palms facing out. Inhale, gaze skyward. And externally rotate your palms out, and exhale and release down. Good. And again, inhale. Reaching, lengthening through your side body, and externally rotate as you exhale and release down. And again, palms out. Inhale, gaze skyward. Externally rotate your palms out and exhale and release down. Good. This time we're going to come into a lateral stretch. So placing your left palm of your hand at the side of your chair. Inhale your right arm up towards your ear and exhale, lengthening to the side, opening up through your side body as far as feels good to you. Good. Nice. And as you breathe, feeling your rib cage expand into your side body. And release and let go. Good. Placing your right palm down onto your chair. And inhale your left arm up by your ear and exhale, releasing to your right. Releasing any tension you might be holding into your jaw. Softening through your eyes and your cheeks. And exhale, releasing down. Good. With both palms down at your sides, we're going to inhale with our arms out in front and then bringing them out to the side. Good. We're going to hug into a T. So hugging into your body. Exhale, releasing your chin in towards your chest and gently allowing your head and neck to just gently rock side to side. Releasing any tension in what we call the triangle of stress between your neck and shoulders. And then inhale, lifting your head and neck, opening up your arms, reaching your fingertips out. Good. And then slowly taking the opposite arm on top as you cross and hug in. As you exhale, releasing your chin in towards your chest and rocking your head and neck side to side gently. If it feels better to stay in the center, you can. Staying in stillness. And inhale, lifting your head and neck, opening up as you inhale, extending your arms out, and exhale, releasing your hands on top of your thighs. Good. And just close your eyes here for a moment with your hands on top of your thighs. Taking a full natural breath here, checking in with your body. And this gentle movement and chair yoga practice today. On your next exhalation, slowly opening your eyes. And we'll pedal our feet together and bringing our knees together as well. Good. Taking your hands just on top of your knees, and we're going to keep them here as we come into cat-cow. So as we exhale, rounding your spine back towards your chair, tucking your chin. And then as you inhale, arching your spine, allowing your gaze to look up towards the sky. And exhale, releasing your spine back towards the chair. Tucking your chin, and inhale, allowing your gaze to come up towards the sky, releasing your back, and again, rounding through your spine, tucking your chin, and inhale, allowing your gaze to be skyward. Slowly coming back to this neutral spine, bringing your palms of your hands on top of your thighs with your elbows tucked in at your sides. Taking a full round of breath here. Inhale and exhale fully. And again, inhale. And with your exhale, releasing any tension, letting it go, knowing that's not serving you. Inhale and exhale. Slowly opening your eyes. We're going to take both hands this time to the outside of your right thigh, allowing your gaze to be down towards the ground. And on your exhalation, if it feels good to you, to continue your twist to look out over your right shoulder, you can. You don't have to. Only as far as feels good to you. Connecting with your breath. And exhale, slowly begin to unwind and come back to center, placing both hands on top of your thighs. Taking a full deep breath here. And exhaling fully. This time taking both hands, just turning from your low belly, taking both hands to the outside of your left thigh for this gentle twist. Making sure your length of your spine is elongated and the gaze down towards the floor. And on your next exhalation, if it feels good to you to continue your twist looking out over your left shoulder, you can. You don't have to. This is your practice. Slowly release, starting to unwind, coming back to center, placing both palms on top of your thighs, and inhaling fully, and exhaling. So stepping your feet out, hip distance apart. Good. We're going to walk our hands just behind your knees and allowing the crown of your head to reach forward, keeping the length through your back. If you'd like to go any further, you can grab your yoga block nearby if you'd like, placing it in front of you and placing your hands down on top of your yoga block. And if it feels good, even to release even further, you can use your block or even place your hands in line with your feet as you fold forward. Finding the spot that feels right to you. And then slowly walking your hands, whether they're on your block, back up behind your knees. And slowly walking your palms of your hands back towards your hips. Good. And we're going to do that again. So as we fold forward from our hip crease, again, we can walk our palms just behind our knees, keeping that nice long length through our spine as we press forward, elongating through the crown of your head. And especially if you have high blood pressure, we want to keep our head above our heart. We don't want to come into an inversion. But if it feels good to you to release onto your block, coming a little bit forward, and or placing your palms in line with your feet as you fold forward, you can. And slowly begin to walk your hands back, whether it's on your block or just behind your knees, coming back to upright. Good. We'll place our blocks again off to the side of our yoga mat. And coming into a nice hamstring stretch through our legs, extending your right heel down onto your yoga mat, toes flexed up towards the sky. Good. And you can probably, just by doing this with your toes flexed, feel that nice stretch through the back of your leg, especially through your calf muscle. So feeling your hip crease, we can extend and lengthen our body forward, feeling more of a stretch through our extended leg, but only going as far as feels good to you. As we feel that stretch through your calf muscle all the way up through the back of your hamstring. And you may notice that your left side versus your right side and vice versa will be different. And exhale, slowly coming back to upright and drawing your heel back in towards your chair. Good. We're going to come over to the other side. So extending your left heel, toes flexed towards the sky, finding your hip crease. And then you can stay here again if this feels good to you, into this opening stretch to the back of our body. But if not, if you'd like to feel a little bit more of a release, you can extend forward, keeping the length through your spine. So in yoga, we're always just meeting ourselves at our edge, where we're at, where we feel good and supportive within our body. It's not the mentality of no pain, no gain. Okay? Good. And slowly release, coming back to upright and drawing your heel back in towards your chair. Good. And with your feet, we're gonna take a look at our knees, making sure our knees are just over our ankles. Good. We're gonna draw our elbows in towards the side of our body and having your palms out at your sides, nicely spread fingers. Good. And then as we exhale, slowly drawing our hands to a soft fist. Good. And inhale, really opening up your palms of your hands, your fingers. Good. And exhale. And again, inhale and exhale. Good. And we're just going to slowly round our fists and releasing through our wrists. This is really beneficial, especially if you have osteoarthritis in your hands and your fingers. Just releasing, getting the blood flowing to our joints. And then start to circle in the opposite direction. Good. Connecting still with your breath. And release, bringing your hands down on top of your thighs. And we're just going to walk our hips back into the back of your chair as we come into our seated Shavasana. So with your toes pointed outwards towards the corner of your yoga mat, feeling the support of your yoga blanket and chair, and allowing your palms of your hands to be upright towards the sky, softening your shoulders away from your ears, closing your eyes if you haven't already, connecting with your breath, feeling the gentle opening as we've worked from head to toe through our gentle yoga practice, our gentle chair practice today. Knowing that any movement is better than no movement. Also knowing that your physical body wants to move along with your thoughts, being positive, proactive. Taking one more full deep breath in and exhaling fully. Starting to come back into your body, wiggling your toes on your feet, feeling your fingers on your hands. Gently releasing your fingers on your hands and soften. And just pedaling your feet back in towards one another. Bringing your hands together at your heart center. As we close for our gentle chair yoga practice today, Namaste.